Everyone wants your home. At least that's what Google would have you believe. If you're thinking about selling your house and you go on the good old Google and type in home selling or anything that sounds remotely like that, you're gonna get a whole page of different companies in most cases. It's not gonna be great agents that could help you sell your home or, this is where to start, here's a how-to. You're really gonna get, for the most part, a page or two of companies that want to purchase your home for market value, easy and so easy to use with no realtor. So a lot of these companies, you'll see they're like, enter your address, we're gonna make it so easy for you, you get a check, you don't even have to clean, we'll come in and buy your house for market value. It's easy, we'll close quickly, and then, you can move on with your life. And for a lot of people in a lot of financial situations, I know that can sound so appealing, but there are, with a lot of these companies, so many hidden fees. So if you're looking at doing that, make sure that you ask your questions. And I would encourage you to also call a realtor that you trust, that can look at all of that documentation and tell you if it is truly market value, or if you could, with just a little bit of effort, make a good amount of money more than those people will pay you. Because in most cases, they're gonna pay you less than market value. They're gonna do very minimal repairs or painting, things like that. They're gonna put it back on the market for considerably more than they're gonna pay you for your house. So while I don't have any problem with people making money, and sometimes, you just need to get out and move on. I get it. But make sure that you understand the market and understand exactly what their fees are, because a lot of these companies do charge a good amount of fees. And in many cases, they're gonna get a home inspection and ask you to pay for repairs before you close. These things often show up when you are too far into the transaction to back out. So proceed with caution when you're looking at a lot of these companies that come up when you're thinking about selling your home, because nobody is giving you a free lunch. And if they're gonna come in and make the deal super easy, they're gonna get something from you in return. The next thing you'll see on Google are gonna be lots of companies telling you that they can connect you to a great agent in your area. And keep in mind that in most of those cases, they are then going to get your information, they're gonna sell it to an agent, and that agent is gonna have to pay them, in many cases, 30, 40, 50% of the commission that they earn. And probably, in many cases, you could negotiate that money for yourself rather than them paying some other entity. I will also say, in those cases, the vetting process, not always great. Sometimes it is not the best agent in your area. It's the agent who answered the text message saying, we've got buyer leads or seller leads in your area. Do you want them? You just have to pay us a referral fee. Sometimes great agents respond to those, and often not great agents respond to them. So make sure that you're doing your due diligence and don't just click on the first link that comes up on Google, because I can guarantee you it is not going to be the best thing for you. Do your homework, give me a call. I'm always happy to read through information, give you a little bit of advice if you're trying to figure out the best route to go. And I'll be honest, if somebody is going to give you a great deal on your house and you don't have to do anything for it, I'm going to tell you to take it. But in most cases, there's something else lurking behind there. So just not only buyer beware, seller beware.